Hi guys, welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking. Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking, and today what I'm going to show you is what I do with my box red velvet cake and frosting. So let's get started. Now that my cake mix is all mixed, I have 2 baking dishes. I'll place the mixture in both. These pans are 9-inch pans, so just bake them according to the directions on the box of your cake mix. So into the oven they go. For my frosting for my red velvet cake, I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. I'll place 1 cup of powdered sugar, and then I'll mix this together with a little bit of vanilla extract. Mix it until it forms a stiff peak. Now that it formed a stiff peak, I'm going to put some red food coloring in here and turn it red. So I'll place a couple of drops. Fold it in. And you can see the red food coloring that I put in here. You can add more if you want it darker. This is almost like a, I guess, pinkish color. But that's okay because Mia likes pink. So now I'll place this off to the side because this is going to go in the center of the 2 cakes. Now I'll make the frosting that goes over the cake. The cakes were ready to come out of the oven, so now I'll leave them on top of here to cool before I take them out of the pan. While I'm waiting for my cakes to cool, I'll place this frosting in my fridge because it's heavy whipping cream, so you want to refrigerate it. Now for the frosting that goes on top of my cake, I'll place 3 cups of heavy whipping cream into my bowl. To 1½ cups of the powdered sugar. To about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then you'll mix this until it forms a stiff peak. Now that it formed a stiff peak, I'll place it in another bowl and place it in my fridge because I'm still waiting for my cakes to cool. Now that my cake has cooled, I'll remove them from the pan. What I did is take one cake and cut it in half. So I'm going to try to make a 4-layer cake. So now I'll get the strawberry frosting and put it in between the layers. The cake has cooled beautifully. I'm trying to get as close to the edge as I can without it going over. You want to spread the frosting so it's nice and even. Now I'll take the next layer and put it on top. As I flipped over the second layer, I made a little crack in the middle, but that's okay, the frosting will cover it. You can see the little crack, but I put it back and it looks even. So now I'll place some frosting on top of that layer. Try to spread it as even as you can. Now I'll slice the second layer. I'm using a serrated knife. That layer went on great. So this will be the last layer of that strawberry frosting, and then the rest will all be white. Now I'll place the last layer on top. That one went on great. So now I took the white frosting out and I'll place it around the sides and on top. You can see I'm placing the frosting on top and then just dropping it off to the side to fill it in. Because the sides aren't completely even with the cake, so I'm trying to make it even looking. Now you can see all the sides are completely filled and you can't tell that it's uneven. So now I'll place the rest on top. What I'm doing is building up the top. And you can see how I built it up. So what I'm going to do now is put some decorations on top. It's optional, you don't have to put the decorations on top, but I wanted to because I know Mia likes that. So I put some mini morsels in, just a handful. Now I'll put some sprinkles on top, and I'll just do a handful of those as well. So I have a handful of the mini morsels and a handful of the chocolate sprinkles. Now I'll put some rainbow sprinkles. So you can see it was just a handful. So now I'll place this in my fridge because this is heavy whipping cream and you have to refrigerate it. When I slice it open, I'll let you know how good it is. And this is what I did with my box red velvet cake. Well, thanks so much for tuning into another episode of Cheryl's Home Cooking. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye.